What is the hardest thing about being a cleaning boss? That is a great question, and we're going to talk about it today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by House Call Pro, which is the #1 service software for service professionals. So if you're a cleaning boss and you have a lot of customer details, stuff that's specific about work orders, you have customer scheduling issues, you have reminders you want to send out, you have follow-up with the client, you have billing information about specifics to an upsell that you did, and then you want to do the one-click credit card processing, tell you what, you're making it hard on yourself if you're doing it all by hand. House Call Pro can do all of that for you, and it's all on your smartphone. Take it with you wherever you go. So check it out at housecallpro.com/Angela. That's the affiliate link here, and they have a very special promotion that's running to help you grow your cleaning business. And the good news is this, there's somebody standing by that can walk you through a demo to see if it's right for you. There's no obligation whatsoever. Check it out, housecallpro.com/Angela. All right, on to today's show. This is a super exciting show because lots of house cleaning business owners find themselves in a rut, and then they get overwhelmed and they get really stressed out, and it's really hard to be a cleaning boss and have cleaning employees. So joining us today, back by popular demand, Carrie Knight, who is from the Cleaning Boss University. She has a little online course that is for cleaning business owners, and she's also a Maid Brigade franchise owner. So she has a lot of experience that she's bringing to the table, and we are so blessed to have her joining us today. So without further ado, please help me welcome Carrie Knight.
My name is Carrie Knight, and I am the owner of Maid Brigade of Tampa Bay. I've owned my business for 12 years. I've started a consulting business, and I'm the founder of Cleaning Boss University, where I coach cleaning business owners on how to grow and scale a successful cleaning business. What I have going on right now is I have a training course called Cleaning Business Secrets, where I teach you the marketing secrets behind getting your phone to ring and growing your business. And again, Cleaning Boss University is a college education for cleaning business owners who want to scale to $1 million.
And I believe you also started a YouTube channel. I'm going to leave links in the show notes, but tell us about that.
Awesome. Yes. My YouTube channel is actually a weekly YouTube video where I'm offering just tips and strategies that I've used to grow my business, and just really offering information that's designed to, help you with different problems or issues that come up in your business and find solutions for growing your business.
Well, I'm so glad you joined us today. And I know that being a cleaning boss sometimes can be a little bit overwhelming. What is the hardest thing about being a cleaning boss?
I think the hardest thing about being a cleaning boss is understanding that in order for your business to grow and to flourish, is you have to let go. Like, you have to be willing to let go of control of the day-to-day operations in order for your business to really scale. That requires you to let go and to delegate. And it took me a long time to understand that as a business owner, that I had to let go of control of really almost everything. Like, that meant the paperwork and handling customer issues, doing daily tasks that really took up too much of my time and not allowing me to focus on growing the business. So, the hardest part is understanding when the delegation needs to happen and what you need to be delegating. And I'm here to say that really, as an owner, you need to be working yourself out of a job 100%.
Now, when you say delegating, what kind of tasks would a house cleaner delegate?
A house cleaner, from a house cleaner task standpoint, really, I feel like you should be working as an owner in your business, meaning running the business, but the house cleaning tasks, you should be hiring cleaners to do that. So you're the boss, you're the CEO, you train them on how to efficiently clean. Everything about cleaning is how you're training them on how to clean, right? They're going to clean your way, it's your method. You need to run the business and grow the business.
And so once you start doing the business stuff, how do you know what business stuff you should delegate?
First you have to learn, right? You have to learn what it takes to be a business owner. So that does require you to answer the phone. That does require you to do all the scheduling, handling the daily issues that might come up with a variety of things, whether it's a complaint from a customer or a complaint from an employee, you need to dig in first yourself and figure it all out. And what are the best practices on how you handle certain problems in your office? And after you see that your business is growing to a certain extent and you can't manage it all on your own anymore, that's when you really need to bring somebody in and start at least delegating the daily tasks.
So would it be fair to say, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but would it be fair to say that before your business gets really busy and overwhelming, that you start making notes and systems of the things that you are going to delegate later on? So that when you hire a person, it's not like, oh, I should start from scratch and start figuring out what it is we do so that this person that I've just hired will figure it out along with me. Should it be more like I got everything all figured out? I'm going to hire you. You're going to take over. Here's the thing.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing that you have to be doing along the way is creating systems. And if you're not doing that, then you're creating so much work for yourself at the end of the day. Like you have to be creating systems for everything you do. And that means if you handle a problem this way and you go through this problem solving method, you're using this method to solve this problem, you need to document that. So for everything that you're doing in your office that you have figured out how to do it efficiently, all of that needs to be documented. And then when you bring somebody on, you've created systems that they can follow to also be successful.
So you're not only delegating the busy work, you're delegating problem solving as well.
For me, absolutely. I mean, when I say that I've worked myself out of a job, I really have. It took me a long time though to trust somebody, but what I had to do is I had to let them make mistakes because I made mistakes too in my journey. Like I made a lot of mistakes, and I had to give them that same leeway to make mistakes, figure out how to solve the problem on their own, and then that way they knew how to figure that out in the future when that same issue or the same problem came up. But I had to let them fail in order for them to be successful.
Well, what I hear you saying is not only did you give them responsibility, but you also gave them room to grow, trusting that even though they may make failure or they may make mistakes or what have you, that they would also find the solutions and the answer and empower them to make their own decisions.
Absolutely. A good leader is always going to let their staff make decisions. And instead of, overriding what their decision is, you go with it. A good leader lets them, even if it's the wrong decision, a good leader lets them make mistakes so that they can fall on their face and figure it out. And that's the same thing that we do in parenting, right? Like you have to, maybe it's not the right decision for your kids and you already know that, but you don't want to be there to say, I told you so. You just want to be there to say, okay, you learned from this, and now next time you don't want to do X, Y, and Z. In your business you have to be a leader and let them step up and gain confidence and in themselves, because you're not always going to be there to handle a certain problem. They have to be able to figure it out on their own.
Well, that brings me to another question because a lot of house cleaners started out as solo operators. And when they started cleaning, they did things a certain way. And then when they started to expand and grow their business, then the clients and customers were like, oh, no, no, we just only want you. And
Right.
so in the back of their mind, they got tricked into thinking that I can only be the one that does it. No one can
Right.
do it my way. How do you get out of that mindset of saying, if it's going to be done right, I got to do it myself?
Right, and that's a tough one because customers are buying you, right? Like when they buy into your business, they're not buying your business; they're buying you. It is difficult to just hand them off to somebody else, but I would say from you have to make sure that whoever you've hired, especially to handle your cleanings, that they clean the way that you do. They do the inspection the way that you do it because you've trained them thoroughly on how to handle steps 1 through 10, and they're going to do it exactly the way that you do it. And as long as you can explain that to the customer that I've trained them, they're going to handle the cleanings and the quality and the inspections are all going to be the same way that I've done it. And just assure them that you've taken the time to train and to educate your staff to do it the exact same way that you would, because again, I mean, they're buying you. But once you get big enough, you can't do it all. You have to trust other people that you can trust inside your business to do exactly the way that you would do it. And it's the only way that you'll be able to grow and scale long term.
Well, this has been fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. And let me ask in conclusion, what is one thing that you wish you knew before you started delegating and you stepped back as a cleaning boss?
Wow, that's such a great question. I guess the one thing that I wish that I knew is that I should have done it sooner. I felt like I was the only person on this planet who could do my scheduling. And I did it. I've been a business owner for 12 years. I probably did it for 11 and 3/4 years
Oh
on
my
my
goodness.
own because I couldn't relinquish that control. I really felt like, I don't want to upset this customer. She's a first house on Wednesday with this team. And I'm the only one on the planet who knows that. And so finally, it took over the last few months where I 100% let go, and I should have done it sooner. That's just an example of one small thing, like one area in my business that I should have relinquished control. But I think I could say that nearly about everything, that had I relinquished control earlier on, my business would have been that much more ahead because that would have freed me up to working on the business instead of in the business. And that's what it's all about. If you want to grow long term, then your strategy has to be focused on growing your business, not working inside on all the daily tasks and all the things that throw you off course. So hand it off sooner than you think. Let your staff, assume that role, assume the position. They're going to own it, right? They're going to own that function in your business, and they're going to do a great job because you've given them the flexibility to own that particular task inside your business. And then you step up as a good leader inside your business and do what your business needs, which is to grow the business long term.
Well, this was so powerful. Thank you so much for joining us today and for all of this helpful information. Tell our listeners where they can go to find you.
Yeah, definitely visit my YouTube channel, The Cleaning Boss, where you can actually watch weekly videos on trainings and just valuable information that I provide every single week. And also visit my website, cleaningbusinesssecrets.com, where I'm going to teach you a different and unique marketing strategy that you can use to grow your business. And the last place is cleaningbossuniversity.com, which is a college education for cleaning business owners who are just like myself that want to scale to 7 figures.
Alrighty, and that is Carrie Knight with the Cleaning Boss University. I'm going to leave links in the show notes to everything that she just talked about so that you can go and find out and learn more about the initiatives that she's working on. All right, I'm super excited that you joined us today. If you found it helpful, please pass it on to a friend. And if we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, you know it, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.